Hey y'all. So I'm starting a new series called My Angel Numbers, and I call it that because there are a lot of videos on here explaining what angels on YouTube explaining what angel numbers are. And what I'm going to do is when I see them, and I'm not going to be able to record all of them, but when I do see them, I'm going to if I think it's significant for someone else, then I will record that. And I will say, this is the number I got for today. And I'm thinking that it might be significant for someone else. Or if I just think that the story is like, has this wow factor because I'm always getting wowed by the angels, then I would definitely record that too. So I'm gonna just call it my angel numbers because they're gonna be the ones that are given to me. And the thing is, if you don't know what angel numbers are, it's just another way of the angels speaking to us. Some people get angel dust. I've heard. I've never got that before. Some people get feathers. I used to get feathers all the time, but I'm thinking they just speak to me with these numbers as for right now. Every now and then I'll get a feather. Or there's a lot of different ways, through music. If that you've been listening to that song, and when you listen to that song, that particular song, you start feeling like, oh, this is for me. It's because it is. They can really sit you down at a certain time of the day, put the song on the radio at a certain time of the day when you need it. Everyone has been in those situations, and and I mean, it really resonates with you. You're like, oh man, yeah, I needed to hear this song. So that's another way that they communicate with you in dreams, with me a lot in dreams. And but I've been so fascinated by these numbers here lately, and I'm new to a lot of this stuff. So whatever I learn, I tell you guys, because I know one day my channel is gonna have more than 2 views. Some of them are still at zero. It's all good. Because I'm talking to, this is for whoever finds it and listens to it, I guess. But I want to say today I want to speak on 11, 11, 11, and 33. So first off, the number one is like means new beginnings. And then a lot of people say that they see 1111, and I see that all the time. Okay, it's supposed to be very rare, like not a good possibility that you will see that number. But I see it all the time, so I know that it's nothing but an angel. At least a couple of times a day, sometimes once every day, a couple of times a day. I'm going to see 1111. That's my favorite one to see because I know it means like it's the gateway. And when you see that, some people say, "Oh, make a wish." Okay, just start praying. Do whatever you want to do. Um, start start manifesting things that you really want, because that is really when the portal is open. That is your angel's way of saying, "Hey, we're here right now to take whatever it is that you really desire, and don't be afraid to say the thing that you really desire. Don't feel like you being greedy or selfish. You know that you need that one thing in your life right now. You know that you need it. So you need to ask for it. So your angels are saying, hey, tell us what those things are right now. The gate is open. The portal is open. So we're going to take those things and we're going to help you manifest those things. And then the number 3 and means just that, manifestation. And I also heard when you start seeing 3 or multiple threes that it means it means ascended masters. That's when you know your ascended masters are around. I can't really go into ascended masters. I know Yeshua or Jesus is supposed to be one of the ascended masters. I'm not familiar with all of them yet, But that's when they are around, just like the angels. They are here to help you and guide you along your way. You can call on them whenever you are in trouble or you need them. Encouragement. I've had to do it plenty of times. And just for my daughter, because she's one and she's always around here getting into things. And I want to say this, if anyone out there has children, just something that I'm picking up on right now, and this is just something that I probably would have did think that I would reveal in these videos, but I have to because I'm thinking about it right now. That it's just one of my gifts. I have a very high intuition and spiritually, I don't really like to call it psychic, and or as the Christians will call it prophet, but I know that I have a very strong third eye, and I hear things and see things. So past, present, future, I can do that along with the others. But I'm really feeling it right now to keep more of an eye on your children. I know this for me, but I know it's for someone else too. Keep more of an eye on them, especially when you can't be there with them. That's fine. Just pray for them, and the angels are covering them. But when they are in a bad situation, when they're around that person that you don't really trust, yeah, watch that situation. And I think that's all for this video, because when I saw, and how it was significant for me was my first day going out. I didn't know what time to go, and I saw this time and I was like, should I go at this time? And when I said that, I started seeing these 11s and 3s everywhere. So I knew that Yahweh was telling me this is the time to go, because I started seeing those 11 and 3s everywhere. So that was on my first day. Now, how this could be significant to you, when you see multiple numbers or the same numbers, sometimes I don't see the same. It can be the same number sequence, but the same number like 111, 222, 333. Then look at the exact time that you are seeing those numbers, and then go look up angel numbers and that number, Google it, and then you will see what it means, and it would definitely speak to you at the situation you are right now in your life. So at that particular time, so pay attention please. At that particular time of the day, I was still in the bed, but I was wondering, should I go out and do the sungazing thing? I saw the 11s and I saw the 33s. And anytime you see the number like 3, if you see it multiple times, it's just that same thing multiple. It's saying, okay, this is what it is, but it's telling you to really do it, to really pursue it. So that's how I knew that it was time for me, that I was doing the right thing at that time. So now you will know, if you see those numbers, particularly in that same situation. Remember the situation that I was in. I was just in my bed wondering, should I do it or not? So once you see those numbers, if you see those particular numbers and you're in a situation similar or whatever situation you're in, now you know what they mean and what it is to do, what you need to do. That's why I said listen carefully, because I really want you to be looking at the situation that you're in at that time and know that the situation, oh yeah, this is for me. Bye.